Well, you know how in yesterday's episode where I said we were going to have a great rebuild? Well, that plan has slightly taken a turn for the worse, where I found out the budgets and the board haven't given me £0 in transfer budget, and they've kept the wage budget the same, which means we're still 30k over our wage budget. So, yeah, this transfer window is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Hello, welcome to Club 2 Part 4, where we shall be trying to do some transfers. I'm not sure if it's going to go to plan, because this is our transfer budget, or budgets. So, wage budget is still the same, 325k, which means we're still over by 40k, so that's going to be interesting. And they've given me no transfer budget. So, we are going to have to sell some players, or just rely on loans and free transfers, which when you're in the championship, it's quite hard to do. But the season review has not turned up yet, so we're doing things a little bit reverse order. So we will go through the expectations for next season's first and do the end of season team meeting. Then hopefully by that's done, the season review should be up. So next season they want us to work within the wage budget. Yes, I can do that if you give me more. Grow the club's reputation, that's fine. Maximum 1-year contracts for players over the age of 33. Maximum 2-year contracts for players over the age of 31. That's fine. That's stayed the same as last year. Grow the club's reputation. They want us to do end of next season. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Work towards repairing the club's financial damage. That's got nothing to do with me. That's all on you, Zach, Povey. That's you. You should be in charge of our financial stuff. We will confirm that. They do want us to avoid relegation next season, which I think we can do if we can get some decent players in. Right, let's have a team meeting. Hi, guys. Thanks for all coming. It's been a great end of the season. Great start to my tenure with Sheffield Wednesday. Let's talk about next season. We're good enough not to be involved in a relegation battle. Yeah, that's fine. They all agree with that. That's all good. Brilliant. Got nothing else to talk to you about. Bye. Have a nice holiday, lads. Right, hopefully the next click should be the season review. The next click now. Come on. Are we gonna get the season review now? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Right, on to the season review now. I finally got the season review now. We're not going to bother taking a big look at this, because I was only manager for like the final 10 league games of the season. Maybe not final 10, maybe like final 15 or so. So we're not going to bother looking at the newest arrivals, because once again, I did not sign any of these. Most of them were loans, so some of them I would like to get back for next season, but we just can't afford their wages now. So the board wanted us to remain in the championship. We did that by finishing 19th, finish 6 points above relegation. I would like to be somewhere in the mid-table section next season. I was planning to try and get playoffs, but you've seen my transfer budgets. It's not good. So try and get mid-table, but I'd take anywhere between 17th to like 10th. That's mid-table for me. I will happily take that. So, I mean, that was pretty horrific. That form was absolutely horrific till I came in. Then it sort of like changed. I only lost 4 games. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. FA Cup, we won't bother with that. Carabao Cup, I was not in charge with that. So our biggest win this year was a 4-0 win. That was probably before I took charge. No, it wasn't. Yes, I was in charge of that. Then our match to remember was a 3-1 win over Leicester. I'm not surprised. That was a good win. Goal of the season went to Barry. I wasn't charged for that one. I don't remember that goal. And annual revenue has gone down massively. Well, just a smidgen, actually. Competition prize money has actually stayed the same, so I'm not sure why it's showing as red. Why not show it's like amber? They could do that for next year, I reckon. Club reputation has stayed the same, still 3 stars. No new sponsorship deals. We could do with some, because we don't have any money. So total merchandise sales, 1.4 million. That's not too bad. The most popular shirts, players on the back of their shirts are, who the hell is Mbaba? Who's he? Never heard of him. Folks, Musaba, Barry, and Edwards. Who the hell is Mbaba? Who is he? Who was he when he's at home? I've never heard of him. Then our best 11 was Whitworth, Hill, Bernard, Shawshire, Wilson, Abram, Folks and Loom, Fowler, Edwards, Howell, and Diori. I'm almost certain that most of these will be leaving us. Obviously, Whitworth's on loan, Fowler's loan. I think Folks was alone, or no, it might have been Loom that was alone. Wilson Abraham was alone. I think most of these were actually loans, so yeah, that's going to be interesting. So, Club Awards. Fowler got Fans Player and Young Player for the season. Barry got top goal scorer with 11. We definitely need to try and find a decent striker. Loom got most assists with 6. That tells you something about Sheffield Wednesday's season. Absolutely horrific until I came in. Spent most of Barry's goals were after I came in, so I'm not sure what their goals were like before I came in. I completely do not know. Right? We're not going to bother taking a look at this. In terms of transfer business, we haven't sold any players because it's only been like a couple of days since I last spoke to you. So yeah, we do. I think we do. We do have. Oh no, we don't have any wanted players as of yet. No, don't have any wanted players. No, that's a bit that's unfortunate. And mind you, we do have a lot of players leaving us at the end of this season. I'm not sure how much transfer budget, wage budget it's going to free up, but I can already see Barber and James are on a combined total of 35,000, so that will free up that. So then we just need to work out what the rest. I reckon we've got at least 30 to 40k there leaving the club, so that'd be very good for us. At least then we can try and get some players. I'm not sure how much I don't know, like on the wage budget. I might try and sell Will Folks, just because I do like him, but he's on a lot of wages, and George Byers, he's on a lot of wages as well. So if anyone over 10k wage budget on wages, they are on the chopping block. Carl Edwards is fine because he's only on 12k. Anything over 15, yeah, I kind of want to get rid of because we just can't afford their wages at the moment. So I'm going to come back. Hopefully when the transfer window has opened, I very much doubt I would have signed someone, but let's just hope I may have sold a few players. Well, the championship transfer window is finally open. We haven't signed anyone yet, but let's take a look and see who we've been rumoured with. So we've been rumoured with 3 players, one of them being Azasi Uruguay. I think I butchered his name, but we will give him a scout. 800k. I'm not sure if we can afford it, but we can try. Marcel Washington, left back from Chelsea, is out of contract. He is out of contract at the end of the season. Looks like he could be a decent player. Do I just sign him? I don't know. We'll wait and see what his scout report is like. Then Owen Dodson, another left back, is not out of contract. I mean, you look at his value. We're not going to afford him, but we will give him a scout just in case we can. Just in case we come into a bit of money. I don't think we've got any players wanted yet. Not anyone noticeable. Do we have any? Oh, we do have some wanted players. Bailey Ty Dimitri is wanted on loan. So is Louis Mutton. Ozzy Robinson is wanted by a whole bunch of teams on loan. I wouldn't mind keeping him around because he's got good potential. Lorenzo is... I don't know who you are. You look absolutely terrible. We can loan you out. We can try and sell you. Lorenzo is not wanted. Tyreek Backinson is also wanted on loan. I wouldn't mind trying to sell him. All of them are mostly wanted for loan. None of them are actually wanted for like transfers, which is sort of disappointing. Is a loom available on a free transfer? I'm not going to sign him. What about Hamal? He's wanted on a free transfer. So is Josh Wilson-Abraham. He won't be a bad signing. Though he is a good League One player. So we might just hold off on him. What about Anthony Fowler? I wouldn't mind trying to extend his own. We're going to try to extend his own. Liverpool don't want to. Oh, God. What about Whitworth? So he was a decent goalkeeper for us. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, we might struggle this season. I think it's probably just going to be free transfers and loan players. But that remains to be seen. So I think that's probably it for the update here. Because squad-wise, I don't have a clue what I'm going to do until the end of January, until the end of June, where all these players have left the club. Then we can sort of see who we've got left. So at the moment, we are currently working with a 16-man squad that might get smaller if we end up selling some of these or loaning them out in the case of Bailey, Tiger, Dimitri, Mouton and Robinson. So yeah, we probably will do a little bit of business before the end of June, but I very much doubt that. So I'm going to come back on the beginning of July once we've got rid of all our players that are being released, and maybe, just maybe, we might have signed a few players, or at the very least, offer contracts to players. Well, it's currently the 4th of July. No transfers have been made yet, but we have loaned out a couple of players, and they are... let's try and find them. So we have loaned out Ozzy Robinson to Crewe for this season, Dimitri on loan for this season, and Louis Mitten on loan for the rest of this season. So I'm glad Ozzy Robinson has gone out on loan because he's got good potential and he needs game time. I know he played 19 games last year, but most of them were on the bench. He needs like first team game time, not off the bench. There is one bit of exciting news. That is Anthony Fowler has extended his loan for this season, so he's in on loan for another season. So that is some good news because he's been he was fantastic for us last year. Good championship player, potentially Premier League, absolute top quality. That is literally the only signing we've made. I'm not even joking. That's the only signing we've done. Don't get me wrong, we have offered contracts. We've offered contracts to 3 players. One of them being Alvaro Fernandez, who's a left back, Fabio Blanco, who is a right winger, and Alexis Claude Maurice, who's a left winger / centre attacking mid. We've got wage budget available now, but we're in the championship. Players want like 20, 30k. Obviously, we just can't afford it. I mean, we can afford some, but at the moment, money is very tight. We can't even adjust the budgets. Can't even move the rest of the transfer budget into wage budget. I still want to try and sell some of these players. I wouldn't mind trying to loan out this Harry Parsons fellow again because he needs game time. He's got good potential, but he's just not ready for first team yet. We are trying to sell Rashidi Gassama because he's not good enough. Definitely not for the championship. He's got potential for the championship, but no one's making an offer for him right at the moment. So we might just loan him out. We might just keep him at the club. I'm not sure what I'm doing with him. I wouldn't mind trying to sell Tyreek Backinson just because I don't think he's championship. He's League One. I'll loan him out. I will. Just for like half of his wages. See if anyone makes an offer. I very much doubt they will. And George Byers, again, another one. We have listed him. No one's making an offer yet. So we will just try and we'll just try and loan him out. I don't think anyone's going to. He's on big wages as well, so someone can make an offer. Good. But at the moment, the squad is currently looking like this. So at the moment, we don't have a goalkeeper. That's got to be our number one priority. Get at least one goalkeeper in before the season starts. Then defence, we've got Martin Shawshev, Josh Knight, Dijon Bernard as the centre backs. We do have a couple of youngsters here. I'm sure they will go out on loan. And then right backs, we've got James Hill. What are you? You're a set. Oh no, we've got 4 centre backs actually at the club. So I think centre backs we're sort of good for. I think it's just 2 left backs, 2 right backs, obviously 2 goalkeepers, and that being the defensive half sorted. Then centre mid. We're just going to filter these not at club players. That's fine. That looks much better. Then centre mids, we've got at the moment we've got Vokes, Byers, Backington, Shipston. Then we've got this youngster called Remy Crown. I'm sure he'll go out on loan. I'm sure he won't be. He is technically listed as Sheffield Wednesday under 21. So I'm not why he's sure. I'm not sure why he's showing up in the first team. Really don't know. Then so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't mind trying to sell some of them. Shipston is definitely not good enough. I might want to keep him around just because he is homegrown. Their right wingers, obviously, we've got Fowler, we've got Musaba, who can play on. He can sort of play both sides, but preferably he is a right winger. So we might keep him. We might try and sell him because he's a good League One player. He's not really good enough. Then Connor Collins, who's looks like a pretty decent youngster, 5-star potential. What can he be? He's totally national North South. We probably will try and loan him out. Lorenzo, yeah, I think your career is probably done. We will transfer this year. We'll offer him out for a 17 wage contribution, and if we get any offers, we'll try and take that one off. Same with Gasaba, we'll try and do that. Same for you, unspecified 17 wage contribution at half. Let's see if we get any offers for them players, but I very much doubt it. But at the moment, it's 2 goalkeepers, 2 right backs, 2 left backs, potentially a centre mid. Right wingers we're fine. Attacker mids, who do we have? We don't have any. Left wingers, we've just got Kyle Edwards at the moment. Then strikers, we've literally just got Barry, Lorenzo and Gasaba as backups, but currently want to get in another striker. So we basically need 1 or 2 players for literally every position. And budgets, yeah, it's going to be tight. So I reckon at least 6 permanent, maybe 4 loans. I think that's what we're going to go for. 6 free transfers. So we don't have any money to buy players. So, yeah, we'll try and get at least 6 permanent players in. Then the rest of the players we can fill their gaps in on loan players. So I think that'd be the plan. So I'm going to come back just before our first league match of the season, where hopefully I may have assembled a first team squad ready for the new championship season. Well, I didn't say this transfer window was going to be easy because we have not assembled a first team squad yet, and it's the first game of the season. I think we might struggle this year, to be honest. I will take avoiding relegation, which is what they want me to do anyway. So let's go through all the transfers that we've done in this episode. We are trying to bring in a striker. I hope he does come in. This is the budgets we're working with. And we've still got to sign, I don't know how many more players. We'll have to figure that one out a bit later on. So transfers we've done so far. We did sell Gasama to Torquay for 55k, and Lorenzo has joined Lincoln City for 73k, and a whole bunch of loans which do have fees on them. Don't think we sold anyone on the back end of last season. No, we did not. So the first signing for this transfer window was the extension of Anthony Fowler, 4-star potential, 5-star. No, 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. Good championship player, potentially Premier League. On loan from Liverpool again. Hopefully he has a even better season than last season. Hopefully. Then moving on to this season, we signed Josh Earl, who is a 28-year-old English left-back, 3.5-star current ability, good championship player. We got him on a free transfer from Fleetwood, had a loan spell at Sydney last year. I hope he had a good time in Australia. Their next signing is Kane Ramsey. He's a 26-year-old English right-back, 3-star current ability, good League One, potentially Championship. He came on a free transfer from Wimbledon, or previously from Wimbledon. Their next signing is Alexis Claude-Maurice. He's a 29-year-old French left winger, 4-star current ability, 4-star potential, good championship player. Signed him on a free transfer from Nantes. Next signing is Marcel French. I think I pronounced that one correctly, but I might not have. He's 1.5-star current ability, but 5-star potential. We have promised him he can go out on loan, so we will need another goalkeeper somehow. I don't know how we're going to get one, but at the moment he's a good national north-south player, but potentially championship. Signed him from Newcastle on a free transfer. This is a transfer hopefully we can make a bit of a profit on. Their next signing is Tommaso Fernardi. He is the Italian goalkeeper, 18 years old, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, decent championship player, but potentially Premier League. He's only 18. This guy is the future of Italian football. Heard it here first. So he's on loan from Milan for the rest of his season. He's actually played 12 times for Milan, conceded 6 goals, 6 clean sheets. That's not too bad, that. Their next signing is Albie Morgan. He's a 27-year-old English centre mid, can play in pretty much any position in the centre midfield role, apart from ball-winning midfield and Carolero. So, 3.5-star current ability, good championship player. We got him from Blackpool on a free transfer. Again, another person who had a loan in Sydney. Didn't really go well. Their next signing is Andreas Schaefer. He's a German centre attacking mid, but can also play left winger. But preferably, we brought him in to play the attacking midfield role. He's a decent League One player, but potentially Premier League. We signed him from Bayern Munich for the rest of his season. Their next last signing, but not least, is Trey Nyoni. He is a English centre mid, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. Good championship player. I presume he's a Premier League potential, if not better. He's on loan from Liverpool for the rest of this season. Had a okay spell at Blackpool in the Championship last season. 1 goal, 6 assists. I presume, was he playing every game then? I presume he was. So hopefully he has a good season with us. So let's take a look at the squad so far. So the 2 goalkeepers are Fernardi and French. Obviously French is going to go out alone. Their right backs, at the moment, it's just Ramsey. That's no problem. Then centre backs, we've got Hill, Shorshev, Knight, and Bernard. So centre backs is done. We've basically keeping the centre backs as last year. Then left backs, we've just got Josh Earl. So we need a right back and a left back. That's going to be interesting. Then centre mids, we've got Folks, Shipson, Nyoni, and Morgan. So centre mids are done. I wouldn't mind trying to sell Will Folks because just to free up some of his wages. Then right wingers, we've got Fowler and Musaba. Centre attacking mids, at the moment we have just got Schaefer. Then left wingers, we've got Edwards and Maurice. Then strikers, we've just got Louis Barry. Then this guy's somehow in the first team. I don't know who he is, but he could be our backup. Do we have any decent backup strikers? No, he could be our backup striker for now. Luke Hume. I don't think we have any decent potential 5-star players like strikers. We've got a 5-star attacker mid and another right winger, but no strikers down there with decent potential apart from Luke Hume. So, yeah. We do have a striker coming in, by the way, so he should be coming in within the next couple of days, I'd like to think. But at the moment, it's pretty much a goalkeeper, 2 fullbacks, both on either side, attacking mid, and a striker. Well, so we need 3 players with him coming in. That leaves us with 37k per week wage budget to sign 3 players. It'll be fine. I'm not worried yet. I'm sure it will be fine. Let's take a look at the season preview before we do end today's episode. So we are currently predicted to finish 21st. I sort of agree with that. It is outside the relegation places. That's good. Who are our key players? How far do we have to scroll? So Anthony Fowler and James Hill. 2 decent players there. What's our predicted 11? Okay. I mean, we could play 4-4-2, but I think we're going to go with the 4-2-3-1 this year. So at the moment, this be the formation that we're going to play. Obviously, positions might be altered in tomorrow's episode, but that remains to be seen. So I think that's it. So I will see you all tomorrow where we'll be playing our first championship games against Sunderland and Huddersfield. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.